So on the day that the Lord was to take Elijah up by a whirlwind, what a way to start a story, you know? And it's so prosaic. It's as if, well, it was Tuesday, so the Lord was going to take Elijah up. I think sometimes we forget how fantastical these stories are, the gospel story also. One thing that I wanted to do during sabbatical was get some more good old style family time. And we did. And one thing that Jessica, Leaf, and I did was walk up Tumble Down Mountain. And if I were going to tell you about that day, I'd tell you about the weather and some of the experiences on the way and things that Leaf said maybe, and how we weren't sure if he'd be able to go all the way up and down the mountain. And then he went back and forth a few times while our knees were giving out. I'd tell a story with some color, to detail to fill it in. But these Bible stories, they're not like that, are they? They're just stripped bare, right down to the absurd essentials. On the day that the Lord was going to take up Elijah, went up on the mountain and Jesus turned translucent. What are these stories about? They're stories of the Spirit, aren't they? It's the Spirit stories. When Elisha says, "Give me a double share of your Spirit," we know he's not talking about Elijah's sparkling personality. He's talking about the Spirit. Elijah's knowledge and understanding of the power of the Spirit. And up on the mountain, the disciples are having what we would call a spiritual experience. A real honest-to-God mountaintop experience. These are stories of the Spirit. And they are stories of desire. Our desire for the Spirit. And the Spirit's desires for us. We do desire the Spirit. You might not always think of it that way. But we do desire to know that there's something more than us, right? And something better than us. Amid all the changes and challenges and aging and loss and fears, we want to know that there's something that is good and eternal. We desire the Spirit. So what do these stories tell us about our desire for the Spirit? It might be summed up this way. Stay here with me. Stay here with me. That's our desire for the Spirit. Up on the mountaintop, in the midst of all this strangeness, Peter says, let's build 3 dwellings. Let's put this in a box. Let's bottle this. Let's keep this. Stay here with me. And Elisha 3 times says, I will not leave you. But what he's really saying, is, don't leave me. Don't leave me alone here without the Spirit. Stay here with me. What do these stories tell us about the Spirit's desire? That might be summed up as, come on up, look, and receive. Come on up on the mountain. Come on along from Gilgal to Bethel to Jericho to Jordan. Flow. Loosen up. Try it out. Trust. Go with it. Assume. Be assumed. Remember the old meaning of the word assumption is to be taken up. Come on up. Come on up and look. That is, be aware. Pay attention. Pay attention, Elisha. You have to see me being taken up. Stay in the moment. Just what the disciples are so bad at. Stay in the moment. Don't miss it. We think of life as setting goals and working to attain them. Right? We're told that a well-coached life is where you set goals and then figure out how to work to attain them. But the Spirit knows that the secret to attaining is to stay in the moment. Jesus says, seek the kingdom first. Let God take care of all the details. We say, well, I got some business to finish up first. I'm going to take care of a couple things, and then I can really attend to these spiritual matters. Spirit says you get it backwards. Come on up. Pay attention. And receive. Receive a double share. Take it. It's yours. This is my beloved. Listen to him. Absorb his teachings. Learn his wisdom, his joy, his freedom. Take it. It's yours. You notice one thing the Spirit does not desire is to control us, to tell us what to do. If anything, the Spirit teases us. Come on along. You'll be happily surprised. Our relationship with the Spirit reads like a romance. We long for it. We crave, we desire, we get frustrated, we're not fulfilled. The Spirit's offering to us reads like a love story. And this is not fiction. This is your life. Our lives form and appear like a cloud, and they disperse like a cloud. While we're here, come on up. Look. Receive. You know you want to. Amen, amen, amen.